Alright, Chase Lee Hockey here with the blue futon. Of course, we got the Deadpool cup. How it kind of changes. And we got the second popcorn bucket. It's a massive one. So you can tell it even has a cover on it. I do not want to open it because there's so much popcorn in it. I want to spill it everywhere. But there it is. Bam. But anyway, I just saw it is pouring outside. I just got lucky. Anyway, 3D 4DX of Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's talk about the 3D first. This is a very interesting movie that they decided to do in 3D because none of the other movies would even thought about being in PG-13. The last R-rated 3D movie, I couldn't even freaking tell you. It's been that long. But I say the effects are mixed because like the opening credits, extremely 3D. When there's fighting and gore and body parts coming at you, 3D. Especially there's a scene where they first fight. 3D sword, and it's like those are some pretty damn good effects. But then other effects, like when they're just talking, I would take my glasses off like this and there's really no difference. So you're like, okay, it's interesting that they even wanted to do 3D, but I didn't have an issue with it. The 4DX, it was fun. It was, normal, action movements here and there and around the square, but the best 4DX moment was at the very end with one of the final boss battles and what was occurring. You'll know what I'm talking about. So I say the 3D 4DX is worth it if you like 3D. Even if you don't see it in 4DX, I think the 3D is an interesting experience, especially with the very beginning. I am bummed that the credits, they didn't continue with the first and second one, but it is what it is. So did I like this movie as a whole? I think I did, even though it did feel a Disney-esque R-rated film. It was hard to say what it is because, when watching Deadpool 1, watching Deadpool 2, it had a different, feel to it. It didn't feel like it was a Marvel movie. When you watch this movie, you do feel the Marvel-esqueness to it, maybe because of all the cameos, maybe because of the multiverse. And that's also a bad thing with the story, because I've never watched any of the Loki seasons, and there's references to, they even say Loki Season 1, Episode 5. Not a clue what that meant, because I haven't watched any of the Disney Plus shows. But if you're going in wanting to watch a fun Deadpool Wolverine movie with still some good heart, and just good action set pieces overall, and great cameos, actually. There are some great cameos. Now, I'm going to call it cameos. There's some good extended scenes with some of these people. The score, the soundtrack, pretty sweet overall. Just like I said, I would say it is conventional when it comes to the Marvel-esqueness to it. I felt like Kevin Feige really had his finger to the pulse. Yes, they did break the fourth wall and had some language, but at the end of the day, it did feel like a quote-unquote Disney Marvel movie, even that really sounds weird to say. And it's hard to really get into details without spoilers, but maybe you understand if you've seen this movie. But yes, it's a fun freaking movie. Chase Leoc here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing, Futontopia. You Blue Futons, thank you for watching. Have a great night. Watch Stay tomorrow week. From month of the year. For every single freaking one of you. Peace and love, and just enjoy your weekend. Scooby-Doo.